Welcome back to In the Slants. Yesterday we did our Week 7 overview and reaction, and we reacted to all the trades that went down with CMC, James Robinson, Jonathan Hankins. So if you want to see that, that is on the channel. But today, like usual, here to do our Week 8 predictions. Jared has fallen to 2 games behind Dustin, and I am well in the lead of these two guys. So we have a bet going. So far, it has been pretty interesting. So we'll see if it changes this week.
So far, it's just been Brady establishing his lead, and then me and Jared dogfighting it out.
Pretty much what it was is a setup. They wanted to make this bet midway through the season.
It was a setup. I would be strategic with your picks today, Jared. Let's just know that, all right? But the 2 teams we have on bye this week are the Chiefs and the Chargers. So both teams in the AFC West are not going to be playing this week. 2 pretty good teams, I would say, although the Chargers just lost. But we get started with Thursday Night Football, Amazon Prime Video. As you guys know, last week's Thursday night game was a lot better, so that's good. So hopefully it continues here.
And hopefully, as long as the Bucs can play good, this will be another good game. But I mean,
yeah, the Bucs need a get-right game here.
Well, I'm being serious.
Play good.
I'm
they
not
haven't
sure
played
this
good in the past couple of weeks. I don't think.
I'm not sure this is it. But before we get to the video, make sure you guys drop a like and of course subscribe if you're new. I don't know if I said that. Always greatly appreciate it. It helps grow the channel as we're coming at you guys twice a week with some football talk. Ravens versus Buccaneers on Thursday Night Football. Like we said. Honestly, the Buccaneers have looked terrible. I don't know what's going on. They need a get-right game, and I'm not sure it's this one. It is in Florida, so I will give them maybe that or wherever they're playing now. Are they back at playing in Tampa? I don't really know what's been going on with that whole hurricane. The hurricane situation. But I am going with the Baltimore Ravens to beat the Buccaneers. I can't trust picking Tom Brady right now with how awful they've looked lately, especially after they've lost to the Steelers, and then they lost to Panthers, who started P.J. Walker. So,
listen, I think for some reason that the Ravens are going to win this game, but I got to start making the comeback on Brady. I need Brady to be in this talk about fantasy comeback, so I'm hoping, even though I don't believe in Tom Brady this much, especially how he's been playing, but for some reason in Tampa Bay, hopefully in Tampa Bay, I'm thinking of the comeback, and I'm going Bucs for this one.
Okay, I respect it.
Now listen.
But I'm like 10 games in front of you, so you're going to need more than that one.
Oh, trust me, it'll be more than that. I'm just kidding. And he picked Brady's choosing, I'm choosing the other. No, I'm just kidding.
If Tampa Bay plays as bad as they've been playing on offense, it doesn't worry me as much. Our defense has stepped up a lot. We did get Justin Houston back last week, and his presence was definitely known on that field. Shout out to him. And then I'm skeptical, though, because we might not have Mark Andrews. He hasn't practiced these past 2 days, I don't think. And I don't know. It's kind of up in the air. I'm obviously not going to go against my Ravens. I really have high hope in us. Hopefully Lamar just has a great game, and hopefully Bateman's back out there. He was out there last week, but hopefully he's fully healthy this come around. So I'm obviously choosing my boys, choosing the Ravens here this one.
And maybe Deshaun Jackson will get out there this week.
You know, I was going to bring him up, but I'm not sure if he's playing Thursday.
Did he play at all
no.
against the Browns? I didn't think so. But next game, Broncos versus Jaguars. So I was telling Dustin before we started this episode, these first 3 games are kind of toss-ups for me. Like picking the Ravens feels a little bit easy, but even Dustin picked the Bucs. But Broncos versus Jaguars, man.
I mean, to be fair, I want to choose the Ravens, but just to make, gotta start making it a little bit interesting.
Yeah, okay,
so.
I get it. But yeah, I mean, the Jaguars have looked bad. They just traded James Robinson. The Broncos.
I mean, you guys talk about the Broncos at this point.
Yeah, we've been spewing about the Broncos. You guys know how we feel. If you've watched us, you know how we feel about them.
I feel like everyone should know about the Broncos because they've had every primetime game. So, I mean, I think everyone has seen enough of them.
I mean, I don't know if you see London. Yeah, this is in London, by the way.
Oh.
Forgot to mention that. This is a London game.
I'm definitely not watching
Forgot to mention that. It's at 8:30 a.m. if you're going to wake up for this one. So make sure you have your fantasy lineup set.
I don't think
please wake up early so you can watch this amazing.
I don't think we'd even watch it if it's prime time.
So Broncos versus Jaguars. I mean, I don't know. This is a toss-up. I don't know
to me is easy.
It's easy. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm choosing the Jags.
You're choosing the Jaguars.
Yeah.
What do you got, Dustin?
Is Russ coming back this week?
Yeah, it sounds like he's gonna play because he almost wanted to play on Sunday with his vampire. What did he say? Werewolf blood or something? He said something about how he has werewolf blood or something. He heals quick. I don't know. I'm going with the Broncos. That's what he said. That's a real quote. I'm not making that bullshit up. I'm going Broncos.
Been on a trip.
Give me the Jags, I guess. It's in Jacksonville. I mean,
no, it's not in Jacksonville. It's in London.
Oh, it's in London. Yeah. Both teams are at a disadvantage. Then give me Jags. They look better.
All right. Yeah.
I heard Russell Wilson hates flight, so he'll play like shit.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
We'll see. See, this is another game. I have no idea what to pick. Panthers versus Falcons. I mean,
you already know who I'm choosing. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Moore season back. PJ Walker's the truth. Give me The Panthers. I was joking about the PJ Walker part. Please don't quote me on that.
Hey, I'm rocking with Dustin too. The Falcons that throw the ball like Brady, and we've said multiple times on the podcast. That's not going to win against the Panthers. They got PJ Walker back. He's about to win the game, and they're going to. DJ Moore's going to go crazy. Panthers, it is.
I'm gonna choose Arthur Smith and his.
He's just trying to get games up on us now.
No, I'm not. I just don't know what it is, but Arthur Smith has found a way to win somehow, and I think he'll do it. So
this somehow is not working against DJ Moore.
yeah, we're gonna.
200 yards.
I'm going with the Falcons because they've been winning, and I don't know how, and they're gonna beat the Panthers. I'm just gonna go with that. It's in Atlanta too. So far, Dustin and I are complete opposites first 3 games. So maybe this is the week Dustin starts to get a little bit of an edge on me. Bears versus Cowboys. I'm going Cowboys. I mean, the Bears looked great on Monday Night Football with Justin Fields, but I can't pick the Cowboys, or I can't pick the Bears against the Cowboys defense. I just got to go Cowboys here.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the new series, Dusto's Upset of the Week. We are choosing the Chicago Bears to go out there and beat the Dallas Cowboys. This is my Upset of the Week.
Really?
Yeah.
Dustin's choosing everything opposite of me. I think
I'm not gonna do that the whole season. But I don't know what it is, but something about how the Bears played yesterday against a good Patriots defense really has me like not necessarily hyped because like I mean I am scared that if the Cowboys can figure out how to shut down Justin Fields and what the hell is gonna happen, I mean it's gonna be a blowout. But if they can't shut down Justin Fields, I mean if there's any person I think that could shut down Justin Fields, it would have been Bill Belichick. And the fact that Bill Belichick didn't just gives me hope that I don't think the Cowboys can shut him down either.
What are you going with, Jared?
Cowboys.
You got the Cowboys? Okay.
Easy. I mean, that's my upset of the week, so I'm just going to go with it.
Dolphins versus Lions. This is in Detroit.
Give me the Dolphins.
I'm going with Dolphins.
I'm about to say, Lions, you've lost me, I think, 4 or 5 games doing these pickups.
Oh, wait, Brady chose the Dolphins. I'm going. I'm just kidding.
No,
give me the Dolphins.
The Lions have lost me, like I said, 4 to 5 games in these pick'ems, so I'm not choosing them this week.
Yeah,
I'm rocking with the Dolphins.
Yeah, they looked a lot better with Tua, although...
Jared, I'm not going to lie. The amount of times that me and you chose the Lions this year has literally killed our record.
Mm-hmm.
I will say DeAndre Swift might be back for this game, so that could make a difference.
And I think Williams comes back not this week, but next week, so that will also give the Lions a boost too.
Jameson Williams, yep,
Yeah.
that's a really... We'll see what he looks like as a rookie.
I'm hyped for him, though. A lot of people are hyped to see him play, and I can't wait to see him and St. Brown tear it up.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Cardinals versus Vikings. All these games have been kind of up in the air, in my opinion. Like, I feel like picking the Cowboys was easy, but Dustin chose the Bears, so maybe it wasn't so easy. Cardinals versus Vikings. The Vikings are obviously the superior team here with the record, but the Cardinals got D-Hop back, so maybe they're a different team now. Maybe
I think they can. I'm not trying to like diss the Vikings, say the Cardinals are like a back team, but like, I mean, you saw the PFF grade with D-Hop out there, and it did show. Kyler Murray looked way better out there with D-Hop out there. I already told my Vikings friend that I was choosing the Cardinals this week. I tried to put money on it. Give me the Cardinals to win this game.
The Vikings are coming off a bye. Justin Jefferson is furious.
Dude,
I don't know why, but for whatever reason, he's furious.
I'm sorry.
The Vikings are 5-1. They're going to beat the Cardinals.
I'm going Vikings as well.
That's fine. Keep on choosing different.
All right. You got wait, what were you going to say?
Like I said, the Vikings have not given me a dominant win to prove like they're somebody. So if they beat the Cardinals, this will be their dominant win for me. This is a win that if the Vikings do get this game, I will give them their credit, and I will actually say that they beat a good team for once.
I don't think the Cardinals win was dominant over the Saints.
It kind of was because
Yeah,
of defense. Because of the defense, the pick sixes.
Vikings.
We know Rick is somewhere punching the air right now listening to Dustin, though. Next game, Raiders versus Saints.
Saints. I'm kidding.
That's it.
Just finished.
It's in New Orleans. The Raiders come off a victory. The Saints have looked bad, but maybe the reinforcements come back with Michael Thomas and Jarvis Landry potentially. We don't know yet. I haven't seen the practice reports, and we're recording this on a Tuesday. But I've been saying it. I think the Raiders are starting their comeback. They started with the Texans. I'm going the Raiders to beat the Saints here.
Yeah, this is the hardest game of our 6-game stretch. I have been saying that, but like Brady said, I mean, Andy Dalton did not look good at all. You don't know Jameis Winston going to be starting if Michael Thomas Landry. I mean, it's Tuesday, so it's until we get more news. I'm going to choose the Raiders either way, but give me the Raiders.
To me, this is hard.
Yeah, no, it is.
Tough
No, because
game.
like one thing I will say, like it sucks to say as a Raiders fan. I mean, I do have Alvin Kamara and Josh Jacobs, so I'm gonna have both running backs playing this game. But Alvin Kamara is gonna go the fuck off on our defense. Our run defense is absolutely atrocious, and Alvin Kamara is dropping like 25 points, fantasy points on us at least, because that's how bad our defense is on stopping the run.
So what do you want to choose, Jared?
Just hop on the train and we're going with the Raiders.
All right, fair enough.
I can't lose this game.
Yeah. Patriots versus Jets. Next game. This is going to be a fun one because the Patriots have dominated the AFC East for a while, and they've dominated the Jets for a while, I would say, as well. So I think this is the Jets, starting to turn things around a little bit. The Patriots are vulnerable, in my opinion, right now. So I really do like the Jets. They're wearing their black helmets for the first time this season as well. I'm choosing the Jets at home to beat the Patriots. This should be a fun game, though. And obviously, James Robinson will be playing. But with Breece Hall gone, it'll definitely make a big difference. We'll see what happens with no Breece Hall. But I'm going to choose the Jets.
I'm going to be honest. I did not know what the Jets' record was, and I just peeked at it off Jared's phone. And holy, I really did not know that was their record.
Yeah, they're 5-2, man.
Yeah, I did not know that. I mean, that they were second in the division.
Dustin been sleeping.
Yeah, I've been sleeping for sure on the Jets, I guess. But, dude, this is so tough because, like, if the Patriots are firing on all cylinders, I think the Patriots win. But that last week yesterday looked so terrible that
I could see Bill Belichick still starting Mac Jones, too.
Yeah, I do too. But the way their offense is struggling with their quarterback situation, it's hard to choose them. So I'm going to choose the Jets.
Yeah, it's too hard for me. I think it could go either way this one, but just give me the Jets.
Yeah, I don't see the Patriots. Their defense is great, but I just don't see them holding up.
I think with Breece Hall being out, though, that makes a big impact on the Jets. That could really hurt them. So that's
because that's the thing. Because like James Robinson just got traded there, but it'll probably be like a CMC situation where like it's gonna be like he probably won't play much. So like, I mean, if you stop Michael Carter, then
I feel like he'll just play the generic runs, like the normal handoffs that all running backs know with their quarterback. So I feel like James Robinson could potentially see a good workload.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they're 5-2.
Breece Hall was kind of doing everything for them, which is why I think it could hurt them by not having him, but we'll see.
But I mean, James Robinson can also catch out the backfield as well. So I mean, and like I guess it's not the same as CMC because CMC literally got traded on a Thursday night. James Robinson trade already went through. It's Tuesday, so I mean, he does have a few days to learn a few plays, and you might see him out there. So yeah.
Next game, Steelers versus Eagles. Go ahead and say it. I know you guys just want to quickly.
Yeah,
Steelers.
Eagles.
We obviously all know who we're choosing. That was just, I'm not trying to say.
But maybe Jared wants to say it again.
No,
Jared, say it. We always overlook one of these games and think it's going to be a brush off.
Yeah. Well, this one's not going to be a brush off. This one's going to be a blowout. Sorry, Steelers fans. Yeah, I'm going with the Eagles.
Yeah, me too. I think the Eagles. They're coming off a bye. So I'm going Eagles.
You know what? Now that you bring that up again, you are right. They are 6-0. So I feel like every game they play now, they kind of got an edge. Like, let's not lose.
Yeah.
And this might be that game they lose. But I'm still going with the Eagles.
Yeah, fair enough. Next game, Titans versus Texans.
Let's not even talk about this one. Davis Mills is not shit. I'm sorry, everyone.
I want you guys to eat your words.
I'm sorry that me and Brady hyped him up all offseason. I don't know what we saw, but it's nothing. And give me Titans every time here. Derrick Henry's going the fuck off on the Texans.
Yeah, probably. So I'm going Titans as well.
Yeah, not too much to say here, but Titans.
Next game, this one I think is up in the air. Commanders versus Colts. The Colts have benched Matt Ryan, are starting a quarterback I know nothing about with Sam Ehlinger, so I have no idea how good he is. This is in Indy, 3 o'clock game. We started the 3 o'clock games with Titans and Texans. Honestly, for me, I'm going to choose my Commanders because I don't know what Sam Ehlinger is all about. I have not watched him play in the past, and we just come off a victory against the Green Bay Packers. Not saying that's like, a huge victory because the Packers look bad, but hey, it's a victory and I'll take it. So I'm going to go with the Commanders coming into Indy and beating them, but would not be surprised if Sam Ehlinger is somehow the answer the Colts have been looking for. I don't know I have no idea how good he is. So
listen, this is all I'm going to say. I'm choosing the Colts on this one. Not because of necessarily the quarterback, but they obviously have the offensive weapons in Michael Pittman, Jonathan Taylor, Alex Pierce. They have the weapons to get going, so give me the Colts. If obviously they have more faith in him than Matt Ryan a little bit because they want to see how he does for the rest of the season. So I'm going to go for the hype train on him, and I saw a lot of Colts fans talking about him and saying that they actually like him, so give me the Colts.
Another shit show situation at quarterback for me, I think, for the Colts. I think it's going to be hard for me to choose him. I was never hyped on him at all this year. Ever since
to be fair, Jared is right. He's not. Me and Brady were hyped on him, but Jared has not been hyped on him.
Yeah. So for me, I like the Commanders' offense a lot. I like Heineke, like I said in our last video. He has a lot of grit. He plays every snap to the last second, and I like their offense too. I like their weapons a lot. So I got the Commanders winning this one.
Next game, 49ers versus Rams. The 49ers, I think, beat the Rams already earlier in the season, and wasn't it a blowout if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, I could be wrong on that one, but I'm pretty sure it was. The Rams are coming off a bye. The 49ers just got CMC, and he'll probably be ready for a full workload, I imagine. The Rams are not going to be playing Cam Akers as far as we're concerned. And then, I don't know, man. It's weird because Stafford has looked horrible. I don't even know what I want to choose. Does anybody know what they want to choose?
So I'm going to just give you this. I know what I'm going to choose. They beat them 24-9 last time, so not like a crazy blowout, but they did beat them by at least 2 touchdowns.
And that was what game? Well, I know what game it was. Who was up?
49ers.
Okay,
won.
that's what
So,
I
give me the 49ers again. I have not liked. I'm not saying that they don't. The Rams do not have good offensive weapons, because they do, but I do not like what I've been seeing to Matt Stafford. I'm gonna keep on saying it. So give me the 49ers.
It's just another game after game after game where it's just the quarterback is where we're looking at the quarterback and we don't think they can perform as well. And we've seen that all season from Matt Stafford. He hasn't played the greatest. And I feel like this is easy for me to choose the 49ers. You can say, okay, Jimmy Garoppolo's not the best either, but I just have them getting that edge over. They didn't play bad against the Chiefs.
I think he's played more consistent than Matt
Plus,
Stafford.
Kyle Shanahan owns Sean McVay in the regular season. The 49ers have owned the Rams in the regular season. They beat them in that NFC Championship game. The Rams did. But in the past, the 49ers have gotten the best of them. So I'm going to choose San Francisco as well. But maybe the Rams finally turn that tide around. We'll see.
But one thing Jimmy Garoppolo knows how to do is use his weapons.
Yep.
Stafford does not.
And Debo.
He knows how to use Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
And maybe some Tyler Higbee here and there. But other than that,
the wide receivers.
Dustin, you have an agenda you want to talk about here?
No.
No, I'm just kidding. Giants versus Seahawks. Oh, man. This is kind of a...
This is easy for me. Give me the Seattle Seahawks. I've been riding on this train all season since Geno Smith has proven to me that he's real. Geno Smith is definitely better than Russell Wilson. Not even a competition. Give me Seattle Seahawks, giving the Giants their second loss of the season.
I was second guessing my choice because I was going to choose the Giants. But since you came with all that hype with the Seahawks, it makes me want to just gravitate towards the Seattle Seahawks. So I'm going to go ahead and rock with them too.
I chose against the Seahawks last week and chose the Chargers. I was wrong. So kind of makes me want to choose the Giants, but also makes me want to choose Seahawks. So I have to pick one. I am going to rock with Geno Smith and Seahawks since they're in Seattle. I think that's what I'm going to roll with. I could see the Giants winning, obviously, but 6-1, Geno Smith has looked good, although we don't know if DK is playing, so that could play a big pivotal role here.
But I'm not gonna lie, what's his name, Marquise Goodwin or Godwin or whatever?
Yeah, Godwin had a great game, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I think he's a definitely solid replacement. And
Kenneth Walker.
And Kenneth Walker showed that he's good too. If DK's out, I think he's an instant start this week, and I think that'll still get it going.
You should stay on the Giants side. Me and Dustin had that one game up on you last week.
Yeah, I know, but I picked against them, and I don't want to pick against them again.
So
if it was in New York, if it was in MetLife, no, we can't change our pick. We made that rule. Once we say if it was in MetLife, I'd potentially choose the Giants, but it's in Seattle, so
no, we're choosing for you. You have the Giants.
No, can't do that, bud. Sunday Night Football.
The boring game. I'm really sorry. Packers and Bills ain't a game. The Packers are fucking ass. I don't know what is going on. All the receivers are terrible. They don't give the ball to their running backs enough. The only 2 good players they have on their team, they don't give the ball enough to. Give me the Bills every single time. Even if the Packers were playing good, the Bills are still 10,000 times better than the Packers. So give me them.
Aaron Jones did have a great fantasy game.
Oh, he had a great game against Washington.
I just had to point that out. But Dustin is right. To me, I feel like this game's just real easy to choose, and it's the Buffalo Bills.
It's in Buffalo, too, so it doesn't help at all for Aaron Rodgers. I'm choosing. I mean, you couldn't beat the Commanders. What makes you think you come into Buffalo and beat the Bills? I'm going with the Bills, so that's easy. I'm a Commanders fan.
This is probably one of the easiest picks for me, this whole thing.
Yeah, that was the easiest one for me as well, but, we always say the easiest ones sometimes bite us, but for me, this one doesn't feel like it's going to do that.
Quite obvious here.
Monday Night Football, Halloween.
Honestly, the Thursday, Sunday, and if the Packers play good, Sunday won't be bad. But all these Thursday, Sunday, Monday games ain't terrible.
Now, as a guy from the AFC North, now this game not matter much to you guys, but to me, I like these battles because they always come down to the wire, and these players always go at each other's head, and it's always a great game to watch because it's so physical.
And it's on Halloween as well, not to mention. So happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to everybody. If you celebrate that. I love Halloween, obviously.
I heard the players are going to be dressing up in costumes.
You think so?
Instead of uniforms.
Imagine wearing a ghost face mask under the helmet or something.
No, they're not wearing helmets, just costumes.
Yeah. No football pads.
That'd be
just
terrible.
Give me the Bengals. Give me the Bengals. They've looked awesome.
Yeah,
Their offense is getting going finally. Give me the Bengals.
I'm sorry. Jacoby Brissett isn't terrible, but the only reason the Browns stay even win these games most of the time is because their defense. And I'm sorry, but the Bengals are looking too hot right now for me to even think about choosing the Browns.
Yeah, Joe Burrow has played great these past 2 weeks. He last week almost put up 500 yards, and if he keeps playing like that, I feel like they're gonna blow out the Browns.
Yeah.
But like I said, it is a division rival, so we can
Anything is
scratch the
possible.
records,
Yeah.
and who knows. But this game, I'm choosing Bengals.
Yeah, I mean, the Browns are patiently awaiting for Deshaun Watson to return. Obviously, that happens in week 12. Who knows if the Browns will even be in playoff contention at that point. They need to stay afloat as much as possible, so this would be a huge victory if they were able to pull it off.
Because the 4 more weeks until Watson comes back.
Yeah, you got week 8, week 9, week 10, week 11,
Yeah.
and then week 12 he returns against Houston, if I'm not mistaken, which that game will be fun to watch. Just for the story. I don't know if the game will be great,
Yeah.
but it'll just be a
Good to see him
storyline.
back on the field, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be
I mean-
fun. I think Texans fans would probably booing the hell out of Watson.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
I would want to watch it for, to be honest with you.
But like I said about the Browns, though, they did lose a lot of close games, so the record doesn't.
Yeah, like I said, their
Say
defense
much.
is
Yeah.
what carries them. So like literally, if it was Watson, like I guess Watson in preseason didn't look very good, so I can't really say that for sure. But give Watson a few games, and I guarantee you the Browns would look like a way better team. So.
All right, I think that's it for our Week 8 predictions. We will be seeing you guys next week to recap Week 8 and then our Week 9 predictions. But we definitely had a little bit of discrepancies here where we definitely chose really different. So who knows? Maybe Dustin, I don't even know what my lead is right now, but maybe Dustin overlaps me. I don't know if, we'll see, man. It's either going to help you or it's going to hurt you. We'll see.
Oh, this could literally kill me if I do bad, because Jared would definitely pass me.
So, we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching. Send the slant, saying peace.